Hi, I'm Talla 2XLC and I'm with Neon Owl.
Alright, hey guys, Miss Jade here, and we're sitting down tonight with Talla 2XLC, who's playing here at Dreamstate in Southern California. How's it going?
Hi, yeah, fine, thank you.
Yeah, alright. So you must be super excited to play at an all-trance event.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Dreamstate is a great event and I'm really excited and proud to be a part of it for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Is it very different though, playing at an all-trance event versus like a music festival that has different genres?
Yeah, I mean this the first time I'm playing on an all-trance music festival, because before I played other festivals they had like several stages, several sounds. Also played on a stage with several sounds on the stage, you know. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited and I'm curious, you know.
All right, so for people who don't know who you are, where does the name Talla 2XLC come from?
Okay, Talla is a nickname I have for many years. It's a short term of my last name, Tomala. That's my last name. And 2XLC I just created because I wanted to sound more futuristic, you know. Unique.
Yeah, well, speaking of futuristic, so I had heard that you had actually created or coined the term techno before it even became a mass thing at the warehouses and all the parties.
Beginning of the 80s, I was working in a record store in Frankfurt, Germany, and I was in control of the whole dance department, and already was addicted to electronic music. So it was all all the vinyls were sorted from A till Z under dance, hip hop, everything was inside, and people already knew that I'm an expert in electronic music. They always gave me, Talla, you have something new electronic, and after a while I was bored about crawling and put the records together, and I said, okay, I make a compartment, put it all under one sound. I was thinking, okay, synthesizers are a new technology, and technology music sounded stupid, so I took the logic away and made techno and put it on the compartment and sorted every electronic under techno,
Yeah, I mean, basically people consider
was like
you...
around 1982,
Yeah, oh gosh, that's when I was born.
Long before Kraftwerk or Detroit, used it. As a term for the music.
Yeah, well, people say you're basically one of the founders of electronic dance music, which I think is a pretty great thing, and I mean, must make you very proud to be such a significant part of the industry.
Yeah.
So over the years that you've been doing this, how have you seen the progression of trance from when you started to now?
I mean, when I started to produce trance or music, electronic music, we had really only a few things to work, and we had to go in a big studio to rent it. It was really expensive. And nowadays it totally changed because you can do it on your laptop, in the plane, in the train, in the bedroom. Totally different now. More people have access now and can produce, which is good, but it's also too more crap outside because lots of stuff is cheap produced.
All right. Well, you've started releasing a lot of new stuff lately, so why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the things you've been working on?
Okay, I just had a release on FSOE, Free Your Mind, a really big track. I'm really excited about that track. And one on Pure Trance, one is coming now on Cold Harbor. Markus.
Yep,
Markus is a really big supporter at the moment for me. I'm really proud of it because he's a cool guy and a good DJ, good producer, and he plays a lot of my stuff and several times, which is not the usual, So, and I have a track on soon on Armada, together with Alan Watts. I do some collaborations, and I do a lot of reworks. I started like 2 years ago, take some tracks which are like slower, like 128, 130. And push it up to 140.
Wow.
And it was really, the first one was already totally successful. It was Euphoria from Armin van Buuren and Android IL. And I uploaded on SoundCloud, and overnight it was 10,000 plays.
Jeez, that's amazing.
What the fuck?
Oh, come on. You make it sound like you...
No, it was really cool. And then I started to do some more. I did one of Ferry Corsten. And recently I did one of Deadmau5 and Cascade.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that's awesome.
Tonight I'm at premiere. I also like psytrance a lot since many years. Not because now it's trendy.
Yeah.
I like it for many years, and I did a trance uplifting remix of a psy track which is about like 3 years old. It's called Angel of Destruction.
Yes,
from Faxe. And the funny thing on the original track is it had some little vocal bits inside, and on the end the last 30 seconds, the vocals appeared, you know, and they're so nice. It was a Y at the end, so I put now the arrangement different, and it has now the vocals in the middle, like a really big breakdown.
All right.
And I will play tonight for the first time.
I want to hear that. I'm excited to hear that. So when you're up there, do you even get nervous before you're going to go on stage anymore? I mean, you've been doing it for so long.
A little bit, like a positive, positively
like
nervous,
exciting.
you know. Yeah, it's still, you know, giving me a little bit shivers. You know,
I think that's good though, right? It keeps
and
you
because I like it. I want to
focused.
share my passion. I want to go outside. That's why I do it for so many years, you know, because I love what I do. You know? It's not about the money; it's about the music, about the passion, you know.
Yeah,
and the people see that, they feel that, you know.
Right, and I think it's so rare that people find a job that they love and they want to put 110% into every day. So
I wouldn't
think that's
fly
amazing.
twice or 3 times a month, 20 hours, you know.
Right, of course. So when you're up there playing, what is it that you want the crowd to feel? Like when they walk away from the set, like...
Emotions, because I'm a melody guy. And I like heartbeats, I like hard stuff, I like progressive stuff, but always has to be some melody.
Okay.
And that's one I want to... So the connection with the crowd, DJ, there has to be a really strong connection.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
The crowd has to give me energy, then I can give energy
and
back.
you feed off of it.
If the crowd doesn't want to party, it's a bad night, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
now that we've talked a lot about your music, let's get to know you a little bit better. So we talked about your nickname and where that came from. If you
do you want to talk about my secret passion now?
Your secret passion?
My new
Guilty
hobby.
pleasure? What's the new hobby?
Escape rooms.
Where they like
rooms.
lock you in for like an hour and then you try to get out?
I love them.
So how many have you done?
I did already 15.
15? I didn't even know there were that many.
Yeah, there are thousands already.
Have you actually completed them all?
Three we lost.
Okay.
And the other one we made it. The very first one we did was a like kind of scary one called the Ninth Portal in Germany, and we made it 4 seconds before the end.
Wow.
It was really motivating, like, yeah, we did it. And I did one a few weeks in Hamburg, in Germany, and we had 49 minutes or 11 minutes before.
Wow.
It was called Phantom Island,
okay.
like pirate thing. And last weekend in Singapore, I did my first one in English, 4 hours in Germany, at the morgue. Really scary, really scary.
Oh, you like that, like dark kind of stuff. Wait.
So I'm gonna do one on Tuesday. I already forced my agent and one friend of mine, another guy, we go in Los Angeles to that one.
That's great.
So I love this. It's really cool because you have this interaction as a team, you know. It doesn't have to be always friends, but you're a team. And you have to interact to solve the riddles and everything.
Yeah.
And if you see it like on YouTube or something, you have to be in there, you know. So you have the time is running,
sure.
It's dark, maybe only flashlights or stuff like that. Maybe you have some cool effects. It's really cool. Awesome.
Have you heard about, somewhere in Europe, I don't remember where, but it's basically like a real life zombie game, and it's in an abandoned mall, and they stick
and they
you
really
in there.
kill you or what?
They're chasing after you, like they're going to eat you. Yeah, and they give you like fake guns and stuff. So apparently it's like really popular.
I'm not a huge zombie fan.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I figured if you like the dark stuff, maybe.
I like Walking Dead, but running around with zombies, no, that's...
Well, they say it.
But I did a bootleg of Zombie Nation.
Oh, you did?
And called it the Walking Dead remix. Because
I'm going to have to check that out.
Used the original, play tonight, I used the original speeches of The Walking Dead. The sheriff, you know, the main character,
yeah.
He says, "We are the Walking Dead." And this sounds really cool in the bootleg, you know.
Nice, I can't wait to hear that.
As I'm playing the timeless stage, I have to play like 50-50, new and out, so I will play some of my bootlegs too.
All right, good deal. So if you had to eat one food for the rest of your life and that's all you could eat, what would it be?
Actually, if I look at my belly, it's burgers. I love burgers.
We make great burgers here too. Have you had a chance to get one yet?
Yeah. When you go to California, you mostly go to In-N-Out. But in Germany, we have some really cool burger places. Jamie's Burger, I love it. You know?
Really good.
Yeah.
So if I were going to go to Germany, what's the one thing that you would recommend I either do, see, or eat?
You should visit at least Frankfurt, Berlin, you know. And there's a lot of museums, if you like art or something like that. And very soon, in 2018, we open up our own museum for electronic music.
Really?
It's my legacy. We're working since 2011 on it, and we will right in the center spot. We have got from the city council 1,000 square meters, and we put the first museum for electronic music. Not like only like showing the past, but also the development and the present and the future. You know, whether we have an academy there, people can learn to DJ, vinyl and digital, can produce. And we have parties there. We have documentaries, movie readings. We invite big names, so this will be a big thing.
Amazing.
Just watch out for it. It's called MoMEM, which is Museum of Modern Electronic Music. And this will be basically the first one. There's one in Detroit, but it's an exhibition. It's called Exhibition 3000. So it's just one room. So we will have 1,000 square meters.
That's exciting.
This will be a place you have to come.
Yes, absolutely. I will.
We'll take some time. We're still in the. Now we're in the donation phase. Everyone can donate €5.
Okay.
And we have a special kind of infinity disc, which when you spend the €5, you get your pixel on the disc.
Oh.
It's online. And later, when we open the museum, there will be this disc like an LED screen. So you see your pictures coming up.
Oh, that's really cool.
And you're a part of the museum, you know.
Oh, wow. I think I want my picture.
We have a website already if somebody wants to look at it. It's called momem.org.
Okay.
German and English.
All right. So obviously you're working on the museum. So when you are done and you're ready to hang up the DJ hat, if you ever hang it up, what's the legacy that you want to leave behind? How do you want people to remember you?
With the museum, yeah.
With the museum, yeah. So you're just going to cover your whole career there. That's amazing. All right.
Yeah.
So at Neon Owl, we're really big on giving back to the community, working with artists to help profit, any charity that they're passionate about.
Yeah.
Are there any causes that are important to you?
I always want to help children, And in Germany, there's a few places you can help, and sometimes I work for some charity events to help,
Yeah.
And I will continue with that, of course. Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
If you do something here, let me know.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're always down to work with artists, and
you have to give something back.
Exactly. I think we spend so much time just being so busy in our day-to-day lives that we forget, we need to take time to help others too. I think that's all the time we have for today, but before we go, is there anything you'd like to say to your fans that are watching?
As we spoke before, please support all the trance artists, buy their stuff, go to the clubs, especially go to the festivals, but also go to the local clubs and support the local DJs, that's really important because the trance music is not starting in the festival, it's starting in the clubs and spreading out. So we need your support.
All right, guys, so thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.